Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today I'll be reviewing this little device and I'll talk to you more about that in a sec. Firstly, if you could subscribe if you're not already, I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs before Christmas and that'd be awesome if I could. Unlikely, but awesome. Also, I did hope to get a different video out today rather than a review, but I am super busy with it and it's taking a lot longer than I'd hoped. Anyway, let's have a chat about this. Okay, I'm not 100% sure, but I will have a link in the description which might make this little device free for you, but I'm not 100% sure how all that works. So check out the link in the description, see what you can do there. There should be a code with it as well. Right, this is, I think, a 5-in-1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, possibly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5-in-1, Jesus. Right, I've had this on my person for about a week and a half, and it fits perfectly in the pocket with this little like pen clip. 1 second. Okay, so that's what it's like in your pocket, and it fits in such a way that you don't feel it at all. Now, I actually laid down watching the TV, fell asleep, and didn't even feel it in my pocket. Right, before I continue this, I just want to make it clear I am not paid to say any of my review about this. I bought this without my own money. The only reason I have a link to the actual site is because through sharing the link, it gives people, you know, money off, and it's like getting people to use Wish. Right, it's 5-in-1. Okay, so here's what you get. You get a whistle, and then that's connected to a ferrocerium rod. You get like a 1 and a bit inch knife. It's really sharp. It's quite good. A glass breaker and a little compass. Now, as with most of these types of compasses, they're as cheap as they can be. So it's not got any fluid in or anything. Or as I said, that a bubble just came out. Okay, so it's not as cheap as normal. It is better than any of the other ones I've ever seen for this type of thing. Normally they're just a piece of, you know, a piece of magnetic something on a little spindle, and you have to sort of tap them 20 times and then nothing happens. But this does move around of its own free will, nearly. If you move it slowly enough, it will keep pointing in the right direction, but if you start moving it quickly, like with most things, it will get disaligned. But it's nearly right. Hang on. Yeah. So it's nearly right. Okay. So connected to that then is a glass breaker, and this is pretty damn sharp. Sadly I haven't got any glass to test it on. I had some sheets of glass I recently got rid of, otherwise I'd give that a test. But you know, they can't go wrong with a glass breaker normally. I'm not sure how useful that would be, because by the time you've unscrewed it off there in an emergency situation, I'm not sure if, you know. But it's there in case you need it. Now here's the knife. So it's quite sharp. It's good for, you know, it's not a scalpel, but I've used it for a few things already, so it's come in handy. It's about 3 times in about 3 days I've used it, so it does come in handy. The ferrocerium rod seems to be the one main problem that I've got with it. They've made a screw thread on it, and that's all well and good, but I have noticed that twice I've felt a rattling and it's actually come undone a bit. So this time round I did tighten up as tight as I could, and it actually hasn't come undone, so that might have just been a problem while it was a little bit loose. And then you've got your little safety whistle. I'm not going to whistle it because it's the middle of the night and I don't want to scare the hell out of everyone in the family. So yeah. Right, it all goes together, and each separate sort of thing has a rubber grommet to make it more waterproof. I don't know how waterproof that makes it, but it does seem to be quite a tight bond, to be honest. And another good thing about this is it weighs very little. You know, when you put it in your pocket, you do not know you've got it in your pocket. And originally I bought this and I was going to let George or Lily have it as a little, you know, not a gag gift as such, but a gift for them to have for Christmas, or just, you know, I often buy stuff like this and just let them have it. But I found I probably will use this, so it's going to go in my pocket and it's going to stay there, to be honest. As I say, I've used the knife 3 times already, and it's come in really useful. You know, I'm not going to use a whistle, I doubt. I probably won't use the compass. but the knife side of things is perfect, and the ferrocerium rod I'll probably use as well. But it's not bad. Right, so the final review for this is, I would recommend it. Now, this only cost me, I think it was £3, and then it was a little bit for postage. So it was under £10. Any more than £10, and you're looking at something that's a little bit overpriced. It's not a wonderful, wonderful thing, but it's good for the price I paid. There are some really, really good versions of this, but you are getting what you paid for. So I saw one that was about £35 and it had a decent knife and all, basically the same sort of things, but just better. The knife on this probably won't hold a blade forever, and then sharpening it will probably be very difficult to sharpen, etc. But it will work for now, and for the small amount I paid, I'm happy with. But if you can afford a little bit more, go for something a little bit more expensive. But this, as an everyday carry, I think is quite cool. I will use, well, at least 2 bits of it more often than not. And it's just the sleekness of it, the way it just fits into your pocket. You don't know it's there till you need it, and then you just, out it comes and it's done. And one other good thing is, I took my trousers off yesterday, folded them up, put them away, and then I was like, oh, where did I put it? And it was still in the pocket, so the actual clip on them works really well, you know. Right, that's me done for today. Hopefully I'll have a build video out next week. It's taken me a lot longer than I thought, and I'm still waiting for 2 parts to come. So hopefully I'll get it out for you next week. If not, we'll find something else to record. If you have any requests of what you would like to see, just give me a shout and I'll see what I can do. But anyway, if you haven't subscribed, remember to subscribe, and I will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.